Breaking overnight, News 4 is working to learn the latest after officers opened fire in St. Charles County. And also happening just off Interstate 64, right before Highway 64 in Weldon Spring.
News 4's Julia Avery live for us this morning. Julia, let us know what you're learning right now.
Mo, Claire, that's exactly right. We're right next to 64 on the service road. We're on Technology Drive right now in Weldon Springs. And investigators are still out here because it's an interesting situation what happened. I'll let you get a closer look at what they're looking at. What we know right now is that earlier tonight, there were two officers sitting here in Technology Drive, and the suspects came up to them and asked them a question, and the officers said, we're told, got out of their vehicle and started identifying who was in the car, and that's when the passenger got out of the car and started to run. The officers did chase him down. They did get to him. There was a struggle, they tell us, and they said that the suspect pulled out a firearm. That's when the officer shot the suspect. He was transferred to Progress West Hospital, where he later died. We're told it was a white male, about 40 years old, and we were here. News 4 was the only ones on scene right after this happened, and we talked to one of the officers with the St. Charles County Police Department.
That's still under investigation. We don't even know fully what they're doing in the area. We just know that they approached the officers who were sitting relatively isolated. They're in a parking lot area off the beaten path when this vehicle approached them. As I said, pulled up very close to them, to their vehicles, and the officers, exited their vehicles so they could speak to the individual in a more safe manner.
Now, we do know that the person driving the car stayed in the vehicle and cooperated. They just towed away that car. And the person who got out and ran didn't get far. He got down into a ditch just right next to where that car was. That's where they are investigating right now. And like I said, it's an interesting situation. They don't know exactly why they approached the officers. That's what they're trying to figure out right now. So if we get any updates, we'll bring them straight to you. Live in Weldon Springs, I'm Julia Avery, News 4.
A lot of details.